welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you an update on my new habits challenge. The good news is that I've done really well with my goals this week, but I completely forgot to weigh. So maybe I'll have to add that to my list of things to do. But I'll talk to you a little bit about what I did this week and how I did. And hopefully it can be encouraging. And I'd love to hear how you did this week. So, for starters, I believe I exercised every single day. I listened to 3 podcasts. I think I'm starting to get in the habit of actually doing that for a change. The other 2 goals I had were to eat 5 vegetables, or 5 to 7 vegetables of fruit. No, 5 to 7 of vegetables. 2 could be fruit. Every day. That one I'm still struggling with. But again, that's why I chose for it to be one of my things to do. Mainly, oddly enough, this week, it was to get fruit in. I don't understand why it was so hard. I'm doing salads, and I'm putting vegetables in my smoothies when I make them, but I have no idea why it is so hard to do fruit. And I have fruit. It isn't that I don't have any that I can just throw in something. I just have really struggled. Obviously, this is something I really need to work on, because I'm almost to the end of my, in fact, I'm to the end of my challenge as of today, I think, or is it tomorrow? Or in a few days. So, I'm actually going to keep that one. The other part of that challenge was to do a 12-hour without eating. The big thing with me is to not eat before bed, and that's, I've actually, depending on how it goes, I'm doing pretty good for the past few days especially. And I don't typically eat breakfast until 10, and it's not intentional, it's just what happens. So I've actually gotten, I believe it's 18 hours, 2 or 3 days in a row, which is exceptional for me. I don't try to do that, it's just what's happened. So that's actually been fantastic. I felt better, I sleep better, and I definitely think it's something that I will keep on working on. So anyway, for those things, those particular goals, I'm actually excited to keep doing them, because I think once those get established habits, they will help me. And the exercise and the podcasts, I'm doing very well, because I take my dog for a walk every day, and I work in the garden a lot, and while I'm doing that, I listen to the podcast. So I'm finally in a routine with that. So I probably actually won't add that for my next goal. I haven't decided what other things I'm going to be doing for my next new habits challenge. So if you have some ideas for me, or have some things that you think I should try, feel free to put them down in the comments. I'd love to have some variety to choose from. I've done some things that, like no pizza, no ice cream, different things like that, but none of them, I've actually accomplished most of them pretty easily. There were a couple that I've struggled with, but usually when I put them on there, I do really well for a while, and then I have to redo them because something breaks my habit, and then I have to start all over. That's super frustrating, but that's the reason I have the challenge, is to challenge myself to sometimes stick to it, or start something new. The vegetables and fruit thing is definitely staying. The 12 hours, that's definitely or that is something that I don't feel like I need to do it anymore, because that's definitely, I have the motivation to actually do that. And what was the other one? Oh, the podcast and the exercise. That one I'm not going to put on there either. So really the only one I'm going to carry over to my next month, to my next challenge, is the vegetables and fruit thing. That one may be a while. I have to deliberately pick to do vegetables, and I tried so hard. This, one of the things I was hoping to do was to do cucumbers, because they're not expensive, and I mean, literally, you just take a cucumber and slice it up, and I even made ranch and different things to use, but it just, I don't get it. I hate cucumbers, I guess. I think maybe I just need to find a good some spices that I like on them. I just think they're disgusting. I don't know. And it would help, I think, if they had a little bit more flavor to them. And I'm to the point where I don't want to buy regular cucumbers from the store. They're a waste of time or money, because I can keep them 2 or 3 days and they just get gross. Do you have some tips to keep them nice? Because literally the only way I keep my cucumbers nice is if I buy the smaller size ones that I get from Aldi. Those I actually will grab them as a vegetable, because I can just pick them up and eat them. I'll even eat them without dip or anything in them. But a lot of times when I go to the store, they're not available. So that's one of my things, is because I had tried to just take, the first couple of times I just grabbed a bag of them, and I did really well. My kids ate half of them, and I ate half of them, which worked out perfect for me, because one bag is actually a bit much for me. But I think if I worked on it, I think I would actually really like to do that. So other than cucumbers, do you have any ideas for like a grab and go kind of eat your veggies kind of thing? I mean, what do you do other than a salad? Because I believe that I do salads probably 5 days a week now. My sister was gracious enough to get me a bag of salad each week. So I do really well eating a salad. And my husband has even been buying like salad kits for us to eat on the weekends or at night before bed, which has been a huge blessing. So I'm doing better and getting my salads in, even though I actually hate salads. And I think the big thing with salads is I've been making the kits up, and then I could just dump them together and eat them. Because I hate making a salad. It's just so much work. But if I make a kit, I'll eat a salad. So anyway, it's enough jabbering. Sorry, this is probably going to be a very long video, and I apologize. So thanks for taking along, and leave some encouragement, leave some ideas. Hey, I had a lot on this one, so hopefully it leaves me some suggestions. And I'll catch up with you next week with my new habits challenge, and we'll see what I'm doing. Bye!